Good morning. It's time for Chat with Diana Anderson. That's me. I am an entrepreneur who loves to help others grow with their businesses. Today, my special guest, I'm just waiting for her to pop on. I'm going to do something here to make sure she's on, is a woman that I have admired for the last 4 years. I met her at an event and we struck up a fast friendship because I totally adored her. And let's just see, I just have to make sure she's on. Let me grab her. I'm waiting for her to come on. Stay with me. This is a work in progress with this Facebook Live with a split screen. But anyway, I met her and we struck up a fast friendship. And I have followed her. We were at a very first meeting of a company. And neither one of us are with that company anymore. But I have followed her. And she has done amazing things. I mean, she's an entrepreneur in direct sales. And she has gone where most of us would never dare. Just one moment. I'm inviting her. Where'd she go? Just one moment. This is a work in progress, people. There we go. I just sent her an invite. Okay, she has done the amazing act of not only making her own products. There she is. Just one moment. Products. She runs multiple businesses. She has huge downlines in her businesses that she does. And she has recently done something that she'd been dreaming about for a while. She takes her products to other stores, and her products, her amazing handmade products, she makes the most scrumptious personal care products. And she has recently opened up her own store. How amazing is that? I so admire her. And as soon as she comes on, Pamela Platt is such an amazing woman. She's an amazing entrepreneur. She's a woman of God, and I just wanted her to come on today and share with us a few things that she has, what inspired her to do this. And she's coming on, just hold a moment. Let's see. Come on, Pamela. She can do it. She's coming on. Hopefully. But Pamela has recently opened up a new store. And it is amazing what she has done. Her and her husband are both entrepreneurs with their own businesses. How amazing is that? And we will see if she comes on. Because I would like to ask her a few questions. Because for some of you that may be having difficulties running your own businesses, if you could think of some questions to ask. Okay, what is she doing here? Let's see. There we go. We will see if she's coming on now. She should be here shortly. Okay. You know, it's so funny with modern technology. We think it's going to work, and then we find out, oops, it might not be. So let's just see what happens. Now, Pamela, if you're watching this, it's okay. Don't be shy. For those of you that are watching this, in case Pamela doesn't come on, let's see, I'm going to text her a moment, and then there may be someone else that would like to come on and share your trials and tribulations and what you are doing to overcome them. Come along, Pamela. You can do it. Let me see. I'm just going to touch base with her real quick, and then we will see what the deal is here. Sometimes their phones will not come on, and we might have to go to take two. But I admire her so much that I want her to come on and share her story and let you all know the things that she has accomplished. And we're going to get it just in one more moment and see if she comes on. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry for difficulties, but you know what? This is real. This is raw. This is live. Let's just see. Okay. And she is messaging me now. Her phone may not have the capability to do this. Not all phones do. It's working on my end, but it might not be working on hers. So she is texting me a message, and we shall see. I know a lot of us have self-doubt if we can do something. We set a goal and we're saying, and then we have that little nagging voice that tells us we can't. Well, if we stop, try my device, continue, I've turned it if it be possible. Okay. Okay, Pamela, if you are watching, turn your phone sideways here. Have your camera on your right side, and that should do it. It's so funny, doing this this live screen dual action here. You have to hold your phone a certain way. So, Pamela, if you are watching, take your phone, turn it this way. Make sure your camera is on your right-hand side, and then it should work that way. See, we're all learning something new today, right? Now, let me see something here. Okay. We are inviting her. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we may be having some difficulty. Pamela is still trying to jump on, and we shall see. If not, we may do a take two later on this afternoon, but we have learned something today, right? We have learned that when you are going live, you really want to have your camera turned horizontally. You want to have your camera off to the right because you have to hold it a certain way. You want to hit the little button and invite someone in. There we're going to go. We're going to add a guest. And you invite a guest. Your phone will say, there she is. Hey, girl.
Hey, I figured it out.
Yay! I'm so
Yes,
happy you were able to, and for those of you watching us, thank you for staying tuned. If you are a replay viewer, thank you for going on this far and watching us. Now, Pamela, I have been singing your praises. I have shared with people where we met, and we became fast friends. We have stayed in contact, and I so admire you because of you followed your dream of being an entrepreneur. And what I'd like to ask you is, what obstacles have you overcome by opening up your own store? What challenges have you had to cross?
honestly, my biggest challenge was me. You know, self-doubt, if you let it overtake you, it will hinder you from doing a lot. And it was something I always wanted to do, but in the same token, I always thought that I didn't have enough intelligence or know-how or resources to do it. So I pretty much took a leap once, and
That little voice in the back of our head is our worst enemy, isn't it?
Yes.
What was the deciding
Yeah.
factor for you to say, I'm doing this?
Well, it's something I always wanted to do, and I always made excuses. I need steady income. I have two children I have to feed. I have bills I have to pay. So I always made excuses. And 6 years ago, a job I had been on for a very long time, I had an accident at work. And so I pretty much was forced into it because for the most part, I couldn't work full time, and they pretty much kicked me to the curb after all those years or what have you. So I was praying about it one day, about $230 in their bank account, and the Lord was saying, "What excuse do you have now? You have all the time, you have the know-how, just do it." And again, I took a leap of faith, and here we are. Here we are.
So, what has been your biggest aha moment during this whole opening up your store?
I would say, I would say, uh-oh.
Just keep going. I think it will come back.
Okay, I would say opening day. Like things were happening so fast. I really never had time to sit and like really look at everything that was happening and the way everything was falling in order. And we're in a brand new shopping center, and so they finished the building one week, and opening was like 4 days later. So
No.
we're rushing to get the products made, shelves built, everything in here, and then it's like the morning I pulled up that I opened, it was just like, wow, wow, it almost brought me to tears. Like I was so overwhelmed. Like even then, I was like, "Oh God, what have I done? Am I really ready for this?" And, every day, I'm like, "Wow," you know. And I'm just thankful and I'm humble because I never could have imagined that I would be here today. And this is only the beginning. I'm already going into plans of open my second store. And and
And I know you can.
wow.
I know you can do it. Now we've been talking about you opened this store, but we really haven't shared what the store is all about because I wanted to wait till you came on. Can you tell us a little bit about your store?
Of course. Well, the name of my business is Asil Nzuri, and it's Swahili for naturally beautiful. And I am all for a cleaner way of living. So what I do, I make health and beauty aids without chemicals. Like everything is totally organic, natural, toxin free, even my preservatives, even my color, where I color some of the products. Everything is natural, biodegradable. Even my labels are recycled paper, and which also helps me keep the prices down and affordable for every type of person in all walks of life. Like you don't have to be rich to purchase my products, you know. And so that's what I do. I make shampoo, conditioners, soaps, lotions, creams, hair growth serums. I do it all.
That's,
I do it all.
that's amazing. Now, what I would like you to do when we're done with this is put your link in the comments so people can look up your store because they don't have to be in your area, do they?
No, no, no. I ship as of July. My products are in 42 of the 50 states and 3 other countries outside of the United States. So I ship countrywide, nationwide. Yes.
And your products are in other stores in your
Yes.
area, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. And here in North Carolina, several salons and even in other retail stores.
And what is your number one product that people just can't get enough of? Can you show us? Do you have it on your shelf there or do you have it
Sure.
handy?
I call it a magic cream, but what it is a whipped butter. And it's made of shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter, and this is the top seller. You know, it's called Blue Hawaii, and what it is, it's like a lotion or body butter, but so much more because you can use it on your skin and your hair as well.
Oh,
And we call them magic creams because it's almost like magic. Like if you've always dealt with like really, really dry and brittle hair or flaky scalp, the first application you get results. Or a lot of people complain about putting on lotion and like 10, 20 minutes later,
hmm,
they're ashy again. This lasts all day long. And
awesome.
that's what I call them, this Blue Hawaii. And I call it Blue Hawaii because my favorite color is blue. And it has like a tropical scent to it, which the scents are also all natural, like no chemicals whatsoever.
That's
Gotta
awesome.
have it.
Think I might have to get some of that because, in the summer, if we've gotten sunburned, or in the winter when our skin starts getting dry,
Yeah,
that sounds like
exactly.
something that everybody needs to have in their on their go-to shelf. Now, one more question, and I thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day because I know you are a really busy woman. What would be your biggest um, advice to anyone in a networking business or they have a brick and mortar business? What would you suggest to them or recommend they doing?
Chase your dreams. Don't let your own thoughts deter you. Don't let anybody else's thoughts deter you. If nothing beats a made up mind, nothing. Make your mind up. Get ready for a lot of long hours and long nights. Um, it's worth it and it's rewarding. Like I feel great waking up every morning knowing that despite all the obstacles and the naysayers, the friends I've lost along the way, and I'm still here, and pray a lot. Pray a lot. Pray a lot, and I jokingly say I know God gets tired of hearing my voice.
Oh,
But it is doable, and once you make your mind to get out there, you'll find it's not as hard as a lot of people think it is, and stay organized.
yeah, I hear you there. Well, I thank you so much for agreeing to do this today for me. And now, where is your store located if anybody happens to be in your area?
We are in Raleigh, North Carolina. Right now, we're open on Tuesdays, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 o'clock I'm sorry, 12 noon to 7 p.m. And the address is 9424 Falls of Noose Road in Olive Park. It's a brand new shopping center. They even have an organic grocery store beside us. I'm stoked about that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And if you're watching this and you know anybody that lives in the area or may be interested in watching this and hearing about Pamela's products, please be sure and share this out. And again, thank you so very much. I'm sending you a big hug. And if I'm ever in your area, because I know, girl, we are going to see each other again. um,
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
my pleasure. Thank you and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.